Giovanni Selzy bringing him around turns 3 and 4 to the white line. The green flag is underway. Here we go down the first straightaway. 2 and 3 wide, back in the pack as they thunder down into turns 1 and 2. Gio on the bottom, Kerry Madsen to the top end. Here comes Rico Abreu down the back straightaway.
Giovanni Selzy leads as they enter corner number 3. Kerry Madsen enters high, tries to cut underneath them. No dice there. Carson Macedo all over Rico Abreu as they race for third into turn 1.
Carson Macedo on the bottom of turn number 1. Now slides up across turn number 2 for the third spot. He'll get by Abreu, who turns back to the inside. Down the back straightaway, Rico Abreu back to third in turn number 3.
Abreu slides to the cushion. Carson Macedo turns the car hard to the left, trying to catch the moisture on the inside of turn number 4. Abreu third as they cross the line, but Carson Macedo staying right there with him. Abreu drifts to the cushion in turn number 2. Macedo looking for another run, but Abreu good down the back straightaway.
Here comes Kerry Madsen. Big run for the lead down the back straightaway.
The Madman looking to take the top spot from Giovanni Selzy. Selzy to the inside of the slower car of Jamie Ball. Madsen sails around the outside of that number 4 machine and stays right on Selzy's tail into turn 1.
Your race is for the lead in turn number 1. You've got a new leader. Kerry Madsen puts a slide for life on Gio Selzy to take the lead in turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Madsen to the lead. Selzy, here comes Rico Abreu.
Abreu now, part of the mix for the lead, working the low side out of turn number 4. Kerry Madsen leads the 8th lap. Giovanni Selzy second and Rico Abreu third as they reach turn 1.
Kerry Madsen settling in on the top of the racetrack now as Rico Abreu looks to the inside of Gio Selzy for second. Rico moves up into the 2 spot. Selzy back to third. Carson Macedo now closing in on your top 3.
Carson Macedo looking strong on the top of the racetrack, trying to get by Giovanni Selzy. Dives down low into turn number 1. Slides up in front of the number 18. Selzy trying to cross back underneath him, but now move Carson Macedo into third.
Down the back straightaway, they're side by side for the third spot. Gio gets the spot back from Carson. He'll slide up the racetrack to block the line. David Gravel trying to reel him in, but they'll battle it out down the front chute, nose to tail.
Selzy back to third as we complete lap number 10 of 25, and here comes David Gravel after both Macedo and Selzy. Now 3 cars battling for third into turn number 3.
David Gravel gets Macedo. Now he's going to get Selzy. Slides up the racetrack. He's got it. Here comes Selzy back through the middle, but he can't get by. Now they'll work into turn number 1. Zach Hampton, the lap car on the bottom. Macedo, big slider on Gio in turn number 2. Lap cars battling one another right in front of your leader. Lap car on the bottom, 2 on the top. Down the back chute now. Madsen to the inside of Jai Corbett. Goes to the inside of 3, slides in the cushion. Here comes Gravel around Rico Abreu.
David Gravel up to second now and closing in on your race leader, Kerry Madsen. We've got 18 down and 7 laps to go. David Gravel now working the traffic out of turn number 2. Madsen still good out in front. Here comes Abreu right back after Gravel for second.
David Gravel trying to get around the outside of Brenham Crouch. Rico through the middle trying to close back in on Gravel. They're all closing in on your leader, Kerry Madsen, down the front chute. 6 to go. Your race is going to be for the lead very quickly.
Kerry Madsen can't get by the slower car of Emerson Axum. An opportunity for David Gravel, and he takes advantage. He'll take the lead out of turn 2.
David Gravel to the top spot. Madsen right there in second. Rico still running in the 3rd position. Carson Macedo holding on to the 4th spot. Corey Day up to 5th.
Day getting closer to Carson Macedo for the 4th spot as David Gravel extends the advantage now to nearly 2.5 seconds. Gravel will race into turns 3 and 4 and look for the white flag as Corey Day all over Carson Macedo.
David Gravel has thrown the keys on the counter and checked out here in this one in lap traffic. White flag flies, 1 to go.
David Gravel through the middle at the exit of turn number 2. He hauls it down. Knoxville Raceway's long back straightaway. Enters turn number 3 on the bottom of the racing surface.
David Gravel from the top of turn number 4 wins night number 1 of the Premier Chevy Dealers Clash here at the Knoxville Raceway.
Kerry Madsen second, Rico Abreu third, Carson Macedo 4th, and Corey Day in 5th. David Gravel ascends to the wing and celebrates his victory here at the Knoxville Raceway.
Kerry was just hammering the top, and I felt like I found the bottom of 1 and 2 pretty early, and well, not early, but halfway through that race, and felt really good. And the exit, there was a lot of grip down there. I lost the Knoxville Nationals that way of pounding the top too long, and Donnie drives by you. So, yeah, I felt really good from lap 5 to lap 20. I felt awesome. Beginning, I was all right, and then at the end, I was feeling a little weird, but we were the best car there for 15 or 20 laps by far, and shows we could move around and, you know, charge the corner hard on the bottom and carry speed. So gotta thank Cody, Zach, and Pete, and Scott this week for helping us out. And yeah, Todd's here. He's been wanting to win races, so here's a win for you, Todd. It feels good. I didn't have a good pill draw. the 41 qualified well, and we qualified 5th, which was acceptable. Could have been a little bit better. I messed up on my second lap, but yeah, just great to be in the ball game. You do not want to put yourself behind the 8 ball with a field of cars like this. So gotta thank everybody, Houston Speedway, Jackson Motorplex, Billion Automotive, JRC Transportation, Prosper Real Estate Investments, Impact Signs. Hopefully Dave and Goodson's here tonight watching, and Simpson Racing Products, Butler Built Seats, Simpson. Just can't thank those guys enough. Been a fun year, but everybody says I always win from the front row, and did there for 8th tonight.
Night 1 of the Premier Chevy Dealers Clash goes to the Outlaw champion and points leader, David Gravel.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.